Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yuan 7. I'm the Mysterious JG. I got a lot of mixed feelings about this game. It's an interesting little game. I don't want to say it's obscure. It's part of a massively successful franchise in the East. It's just a game that hasn't made its way to the U.S. shores too much, and it's a non-Japanese Asian game, and it's set in a time and place that the time is a little earlier, but it's set in ancient China. I've played a lot of games set there. It's a really interesting perspective. It's not a love-hate relationship, because I don't think I love the parts about it I like enough to call it love. I don't think I hate the parts I dislike enough to call it hate, but I kind of keep waiting for something really interesting to happen, and I'm not sure we're ever quite going to get it. The story is closing in on the end. It doesn't feel like we're really rapidly approaching a dramatic ending. I feel like once we find the lady in green, a lot of interesting things are left to happen. But I happen to know from the reviews I read that we're closing in on the time that you're expected to take with the story. And while I could be going slower than the average person, doing all the side quests and stuff, this game also rather oddly gives you the entire world map from the start. And at one point I thought, oh, this is probably like part 1 of the world map, and then you'll get farther in advance. And like, no, the DLC areas are off to the side of the world map. I think we've got 3 more of these to go, and then the main story might be over. I could be wrong, but I kind of don't think I am. We missed something here, as I remember noticing that last time. We never went back to do anything about it, but the story could come back. I would think that the story, you know, as far as what's going to happen with the rebels in like the Battle of Kunyang, like I would think something big would happen here, but it kind of didn't. So maybe we backtrack and try to find this thing before we push into the end of the main story. What I'm really debating, and I'm not getting a lot of feedback on these videos, I don't have a lot of people talking in the comments, but what I'm really trying to decide is how much interest do I have in trying to beat the super bosses, because I don't know how great my interest is. Like, I've been playing Neo 2, and that's like a much more in-depth and rich combat system. And I'm not the best player in the history of the world at these games, but like, there is some appeal to fighting really tough bosses in that game, because there's so many different ways to go about it. In this game, it's like, circle strafing is really the only thing that seems to keep you alive when an enemy is in front of you dealing a lot of damage. Like, the controls aren't responsive enough for me to feel like, oh, I can be like evade rolling and doing very specific actions to avoid damage. Like, no, I just kind of feel like I'm going to be running around trying to stay out of the area of effect of like this big monster, like the faceless monster with the feathers and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. And there's not a lot of, like, you can read about this game online and see in English. This is the first game released in the States, at least, from this series, and localized in English. Like, oh, okay, I wonder if I could read and, you know, find some people who've played through the DLC and have some tips on how to beat these ultimate monsters. And there's not a whole lot of material about it. I don't think that many people have really bothered with it. And it's not paid DLC. It's just stuff that was released after the initial game that wasn't connected to the story. So I'm thinking ahead about that, but for now, a very weird little thing in this game that I found frustrating at times, but I will say it's this kind of, I just ran directly through her body while she was doing that. The chess minigame has been, it's kind of interesting. I'm glad we've checked it out, but this might be the end for it. Because if you remember, on this quest, like, we went to find like the ultimate chess player, and they're dead, but their rival is still there, and we're gonna take this broken piece from this rival. Like, this great rivalry of this chess game has ended because demons ransacked the village and killed one of them. But we're gonna deliver this piece as a token of like esteem to their rival, which will probably end up making a final game. Like, it would be weird if they did that and then it's still not over. But then again, maybe we don't have to play this guy at all. Let's see what happens when we talk to this guy.
老丈不下棋吗？
是啊，乔老丈在旁边看了好久了。
Oh, never mind.
你们是来下棋的？
What do you think we're here for? It is the mayor of the town. It's not. He actually does talk in the main story.
是因为林峰的关系吗？
Well, actually, I could have explained that, but you didn't give me a chance.
我们途经枫林村，在废墟里找到的。
You know, there's a part of me that's secretly hoping he just gives us the experience and the reward, and we don't have to play this game again. Because it was interesting, but I'm kind of over it too.
我始终赢不了他。
Maybe we fight him and then have to go fight the ghost of this guy.
再把棋子送给我。哪知，唉，这棋子终究还是到了我手。
I'm glad that he was dead.
却是以这
I
样
hated him, and I'm glad he no longer has his cherished
还请
place.
节哀。
林兄走后，天下已无对手。我再钻研棋道，又
Oh, never mind. Now we're going to teach him life is worth living by beating him at chess.
没棋子，陪我入土吧。
No, give it to somebody else, you jerk.
刚刚可没说要给你呢。
老丈想要这枚棋子，得先赢过我才行。
Oh, there you go. That actually makes some sense.
好，
Oh, I see. You're trying to trick me into playing you. Well, fuck you, kid. I don't want a piece. Go away. And then we decline after all that.
还
No.
请手下留情了。
请。
What's the point of asking for that? You pushed me into this game, you jerk. Alright, get ready for 30 minutes of me failing at this and hopefully winning at the end of the 30 minutes. When placing this piece, take all adjacent opposing pieces. Oh, that's really good. When placing this piece, turns all adjacent blocked slots into your pieces. That seems incredibly powerful. I'm probably thinking wrong here. Can be placed in a blocked slot. Cannot be taken. Placing this piece, take any opposing piece. Placing this piece blocks all empty adjacent slots. When taking this piece, take one adjacent opposing piece. Placing this piece turns one adjacent opposing piece into yours. I assume he has like no normal pieces too. They're all like super powerful freak pieces. Of course he goes first. Okay, takes all adjacent opposing, places this piece, turns all adjacent block slots. So if I put this in the middle, I would get a line. But there'd be no pieces for me to take, because everything on the board would be mine, right? Oh, I forgot. You don't... Never mind, I'm stupid. So it turns it into a blank. When you take a piece, you leave a blank. You don't put down one of yours there. Forming a line of 3, takes any adjacent. Place this piece, turns one adjacent opposing piece into yours. Oh, but it turns into a regular piece, of course. He ain't messing around. Forming a line of 3. Placing this piece takes one adjacent opposing piece. Oh, that's exactly what he just used on me. Placing this piece, take all adjacent opposing pieces. You might have some kind of special power piece that does something fancy here. Wow! That's insane. He just took like 4 of my pieces in one turn. What the hell? Well, maybe it's 3. This piece take. Oh, was I just not paying attention there? I'm a dummy. Goes faster to forfeit. And, yeah, I'm getting my butt kicked here. Let's have another round. I want the take all adjacent opposing. Turns all adjacent blocked pieces into yours. Can be placed in a block slot, maybe. Cannot be taken. When placing this piece, take any opposing piece. Yeah, this is... Oh wow, I actually get to start. I should have gone for the one that couldn't be taken. Okay, this one takes all adjacent opposing pieces. So that was only 2 for a bit. Turns all adjacent block slots into your pieces. Maybe use that later. Can be placed in a blocked slot. Take any opposing piece. Take any adjacent opposing piece. I figure he'll have super powerful stuff that he'll use, but... Oh, it's not adjacent. This is going to give me a one of those. Yeah, never mind. That wasn't a particularly great play. So he's got the same fancy piece I've got that allows you to take... can be placed in a block slot. When placing this piece, take any opposing piece. One adjacent piece to yours. Should have put... Yeah. You're not going to be able to get great use out of this one right now. So he's got Lord knows what kind of fancy power pieces. So we're tied right now. This can be placed on a blocked slot. I'm hoping he's out of fancy moves. I was just not paying attention. They're, what if I did this, yeah, now they've got two different ways I can score. If they'd have to try to stop me. Except that I keep not paying attention to when I have to stop them from scoring. I keep I'm not a good chess player. I keep thinking about what I'm going to do and not noticing when they've got two slots lined up. Like, how can I maneuver them so that they have to block me? Oh. Not by just letting them score at will. See, this makes lots of blocked slots. And then this can turn all blocked slots into my pieces. So potentially those two together work really well, right? It's going to be my turn there. I actually got 50-50 on this, which is pretty impressive, really. What am I doing? I thought I was placing the one that gives you, I thought I was placing the one that turns things adjacent slots blocked, and I placed the one instead that you use on blocked slots, so I'm an idiot. Okay. Pay attention. Okay. So I could do this and get like... Yeah, this in combination with something else could be cool. They'll shut off some of this possibility, unless he's got the same piece. Yeah, he kind of shut off what I wanted to do with it. So that was a smart move. So I could put this thing down and just get one slot and have one place that they need to block me and then be able to score on the next turn, but they could still do something crazy. I'll try it. Yeah, I figure they got something that they could use to block. Okay. Takes any opposing piece. Takes all adjacent opposing pieces. I'm kind of just figuring I'll use my power stuff early. But maybe I want to hold on to some of it, right? Ah. So I do have a little bit of a lead. I don't want to throw it away. Take any one opposing piece. Placing this piece, take any one adjacent opposing piece. So this isn't working towards a score, but it's just getting their stuff off the field. There's only one way they can score with this one. What kind of fanciness are you doing? You're just taking one piece, okay. Other than him using special pieces to take away my pieces, I'm kind of gradually getting rid of ways that you can score. There's not that many places left that can be done. So somebody could score right here. And I'm going to take this piece away to make one less place anyone can score. And now it's just a matter of, did he play all of his extra power pieces at the end? Because I think we're just putting down the pieces that we got left until it's over. Yeah, I mean, I re-forfeited a few times, but we got it done. You sure have, old man. I mean, it sure has. Never mind.
老丈起义炉火纯青，我是赢的侥幸。
I won by chance and restarting until I won. But there's no one left to play with it, so never mind. When it comes to save scumming, yeah.
不如就让老夫带着他入土啊
That sounds fair, because I never intend to play this game again. She's called a geezer?
逗你们玩的啊，小友，收好了。
想不到竟有人能胜过师许，这人恐怕已经天下无敌了吧
I think anybody would save scum enough to defeat him.
哦，老夫年轻的时候曾到过一处秘境，那儿有许多外貌特异的棋手，他们不但棋艺精湛，而且都还带着各式各样强悍。
It's a DLC that's only for the chess game. Quest completed. Yellow Cap. Indeed, you saw what the Yuan Emperor is capable of, right? We did get a new.
厉害。
Uh-huh.
一位棋手，他一个人就带。
Okay, they've gone a little crazy here with this. But that's it now. The quest is completed. We're the opponents. You have challenged all the top Zhuolu chess players and collected their signature pieces as trophies. Maybe one day you can offer them a rematch. Nah. Good way to call it a session, though. Like I said, I was going to do a little mini session of just 2 videos, and we had almost no combat. We had some nice, a nice little sweet scene of character development between our male and female leads, and then, by the standards of Zhuolu chess, a fairly painless video to wrap up the chess minigame. I mean, I'm not so proud that I need to win on the first try against any of these opponents, although it has happened. In that case, I was like, unforced errors, getting back into the game, and eventually it was like, spam your best pieces early, don't worry about saving them for the end, just get points any way you can, and then survive until the end. The Fuji. Placing this piece turns any blocked slot into one of your pieces, but the ultimate piece is the Yellow Emperor. When placing this piece, all adjacent opposing pieces become yours. The Yellow Emperor is, of course, the quasi-historical but primarily legendary first emperor of China. It's like serpents were slain, all sorts of mystical shit happened, but the Yellow Emperor is considered the beginning of Chinese history. Similar to the way that you would have, like, you know, Beowulf or other, like, mythical heroes where there's not a lot of detail about what happened before. Again, but more so, like, the Yellow Emperor is supposed to have been the founder of Chinese society before, you know, Mao kind of changed stuff around a bit, I suppose. But alright, we're going to go call it a video. I sincerely... I shouldn't even raise the specter of this. We've had very good luck recently. It's been a while since I've seen... is he even talking about chess, or what is he talking about? The champion of the... I don't know what he's talking about. It's been a while since we have a video blow up on us, and I really don't want it to start now. But let's hit the stone shrine. Call it a video. Call it a Zhuolu chess session. That's another reason I'm fairly convinced we're closing in on the end of the game, too. Because that felt like it was supposed to be a side quest that ran parallel to the entire story of the game. But when we do come back next time, we don't really have a choice in the matter, unless I feel like grinding for materials. We're going to continue on with the main story. I guess the one thing we could do is head back south towards that large city where we seem to have missed a place. Yeah, I gotta think about that. Maybe we will do that in the next video. But either way, this video is done. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.